What you want to bitch about this week?
Yeah, this week I have a really great bitch. My my bitch this week is for teachers and adults that feel compelled to tell children not to eat snow. I mean, ask yourself, are you one of these people who feels compelled when you see a child, small child, reaching down with their tactile instincts and feeling the cold crystals on their fingers and naturally moving those, whatever is on their hand, to their mouth? Are you one of those like downers, those downer of an adult who has forgotten just how amazingly delicious, delectable, and tantalizing the sensation of putting snow in your mouth is? Being able to taste the sky out of the crystals that go in your mouth. Are you one of these people that says, don't eat the snow, put that down, don't eat the snow, don't eat the snow. I had told you, don't eat the snow. This is one of the most irritating things that I have to hear on a regular basis in the wintertime. There's almost always one of these folks in every classroom of early childhood, elementary school. There's one of these adults that feels that they know something about snow that nobody else does. Not even doctors. Because what I will say to an adult that says this, I'll say, well, how many, like if we get a pediatrician on the line here today, or you use your phenomenological experience.
I don't really think you want to do that.
There's
a lot of like entitled misinformation coming through the airwaves and out in the press. Not everyone, but it's unquestionable, right? But we won't go there. So what's going on in these what is the intent in stealing the pleasure of eating snow, Ron?
Well, let's put this out to all of our listeners, because I would love to know the problem with eating snow. I really would. I would like to know if any of our listeners has any direct contact or even hearsay. I don't know if there's even any hearsay of, have you ever known or heard of anyone who has gotten ill, needed to seek medical attention because they ate some snow? Anyone on the freaking planet? Has this ever happened to
what I'm loving is that as you're going into this, like, that's what's happening inside the minds of these children, right? They're like, don't eat the snow. What? That pristine connection to nature, in which that original participation is just playing itself out, is disrupted in a tragic irony by the quote unquote educator, him or herself.
Yeah. And with zero data, as far as I can tell, there is zero data to back up anyone's claim that a child should not eat snow.
No, actually, so that I don't alter I'm prove me wrong. Google that for me right now, because this is how so many people come to, like, when we talk about, we got to have a whole podcast on this about like how to stay healthy and what to do if you're sick. You do like fucking Googles like that, and you've got to dig deep to find anyone saying, well, eat some ginger root. you know, like you can find it if you know all of the searches, but right now there's an educator that's like, well, I don't know, and Google will tell you. What does Google tell us, Ron?
Okay, first thing that comes up is a website calls that this is under Google, is a website that's called prevention.com.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking that they were like a sexual health sort of thing, but it's not. Like one of their articles says eating too much snow could have unpleasant side effects, according to doctors.
Uh-huh.
Everything in moderation, even snow. So this is not saying that if you eat snow, you're going to get sick. It says if you eat too much snow, you could have some sort of side effect.
It does have the negative twist, right? It's
oh
not
yeah, it is not encouraging.
They definitely don't want the backlash of folk like us, so we give them the benefit of the doubt. What else do we have out there in Google?
Okay, so second thing that comes up is eating snow, dangerous or delicious? This is from Premier Health, right? Eating snow is a childhood rite of passage.
Oh,
one that some grown-ups still enjoy. Definitely not all. At least one teacher from every class has forgotten the joy of eating snow. From catching the flakes on your tongue to making snow ice cream. But what's in that snow? Could eating snow actually be harmful to your health? As you might have guessed, snow is mostly water. But as it falls, the frozen crystals pick up tiny bits of particles in the air. If you want to know what those particles could be, keep reading. If you'd rather remain blissfully unaware, skip to the next section for the silver lining in this snow-filled cloud. Like this basically saying, okay, there's no problem, but are there things in the air? Yeah. Are you breathing those all the time when you go outside? Yep. Right. You sure are. And so is it in the snow? Yeah. Would snow falling in the middle of Detroit maybe be different than snow falling in the middle of the Yukon?
Yeah.
Maybe.